My life in Angola was very good, and I miss my country as well. But it was very good because I have my family there, friends. When you feel very, very happy, you never think one day you go change your life. But unfortunately, the war started, and that's because that I leave my country.
به خاطر تغییر دینم چون تو ایران هم تغییر دین جرمش حکم اعدام داره به خاطر این مجبور شدم ایران ترک کنم.
Was my only choice to come to UK, but I wasn't prepared here, so I have no clue about the life, about the system. How is it here?
An asylum seeker is someone who is fleeing their country seeking safety, and they apply for asylum. So they claim asylum and they enter in the asylum process. In North of England Refugee Service is a charity that is helping asylum seekers and refugees to rebuild their lives. If the decision that they get on their asylum claim is positive, they then become a refugee, and then they have the same rights as a UK citizen. However, many people used to think that once that they get the status, everything, there's no problems anymore, and it's really different.
دو تا امضامو رد کردم به خاطر تعطیلات، گفتم برو یه ماه دیگه بیا. بعد یه روز تو خونه با رفیقم خوابیده بودم، بابک پیشم بود که صبح ساعت 5:30 صبح اومدن ریختن پلیسا. بعد 2 روز منو نگه داشتن. 2 روز دیگه از امیگریشن ناتینگهام اومدن من رو تحویل گرفتن. شب منو بردن، ساعت 2-3 شب بود منو رسوندن اونجا.
When Abbas was taken into detention, the anxiety levels rose massively among many of the Iranian folks here, because obviously they were wondering, well, am I going to be next? You know, so to live with that day in and day out, or with an uncertain future, I think is really, really hard. 10 weeks we'd prepared Abbas for his baptism. He was taken in detention the Tuesday before. The first question they asked me was, am I going to be baptized? And you think, this is serious stuff. You know, it's really, this was important to him. I only need water for the baptism, so there we did it. So whether you're an Iranian or whether you're born and bred Mackham in Sunderland, we want to care for everyone.
الان که از دیپورت سنتر اومدم بیرون، آزاد شدم، اومدم دوباره پیش اینجا خانواده دوم منه، اومدم پیش خانواده‌ام. این منو خیلی خوشحال کرد.
For the asylum seeker, at least, if they don't want to give them paper, just they should give them permission to work. Because that's wasting time, actually. Some people been waiting for years, like 9 years, 10 years, without work, without education, without jobs. It's not life.
Well, I'm Joan Forrest, and I started the hub drop-in, and eventually brought my long-suffering husband in. This is Peter.
Hello.
I mean, Jihad is an exuberant, wonderful young man. Not everybody has his personality, but what we do try to do is to keep hope alive. We remind everybody when they first refused that actually 70% of people are refused on the first application, and that's not the end of the world. And you've got to keep hope going. and then we'll point somebody else out. They were here for so much longer, they were refused, they appealed again. You must not ever give up. The whole system is designed to demoralize and diminish you, and you've got to fight against it. And what we do try to do, particularly with the help of our rights advisors, is to show that, you know, it's never all lost.
I mean, making the transition from asylum support to independent living, it's really stressful and it's really difficult because you have only got 28 days to make that transition, and it's just not time enough. It's just, they need a chance to prove their ability. It's difficult because of the language barrier, it's difficult because the employers here are not really making an effort to adapt the recruitment process to refugees, and because it's difficult for them to prove their qualifications or to translate them to the UK standards. But it's all about adapting all those things to make it more friendly with refugees, and it's crazy how much they would be able to contribute to the UK and to the community if they would have more chances to do it.
I was working security, and I did also kitchen assistant. I don't want to do them, but I have no choice.
I learned to make a massage in Portugal. So I am masseuse about 22 years. And when I came in England, I just started to work straight away in the kitchen because I have 2 children here with me, and I just work a lot.
I would say that it is a horticulture and wellbeing project, and it is primarily for asylum seekers and refugees, and it's about providing them with a safe, warm, welcoming, nurturing space where they can bring themselves to sort of to the ground, if you like.
Sometimes me and my colleagues, we speak about Cofre project, and we say Cofre project is our international family house. For me, it's my second house. Yeah. When I came here, we learned a lot of things. I met a lot of people, different countries, and always we cook with our vegetables from the garden. We cook together and eat together. We invite people to join us and try our food.
This is an example that shows that different religions, different cultures can be very harmonious. We can live together, we can work together, and we can produce great food together, we can garden together. And it's very joyful. It's a really joyful place. It's full of hugs, it's full of support. So to see how that works is very inspiring. And it is there's a really positive message there that we can actually live alongside each other.
A group is just another word for a party. It's about breaking down barriers, making connections with people, and that's what we do here.
It's also the friendships we've made.
Absolutely.
Isn't it? We're meeting people from all over the world.
I have issue with the bus driver. It happened to me, so after argument and fighting, so someone who was like watching all that, and he just started to shout. And he told me, mate, don't worry, I'm from here and you are very welcome here. So it just made me laugh, you know what I mean?
We have to teach Geordie every now and again, in between the English lessons. There's a little story somebody said, what do you call somebody who speaks many languages? They're multilingual. What do you call somebody who speaks 2 languages? They're bilingual. What do you call somebody who only speaks 1 language? English. Sorry.
I thought there was another punchline coming.
Sorry.
A good person is a person preoccupied with another one, like ask another, are you okay? You feel good? Can I help you? You need something?
I would say that goodness is kindness, is empathy. I think is just being able to recognize yourself in others and realizing that there is no separation at all.
Goodness can make this world a much better place. And that's not idealistic naivety. I think it is a fact. Try and see some of these folks as a gift. Actually, they bring considerable things that can enrich our community. And they're not here to scrounge because, frankly, the deal's not that great.
It's really difficult to expect people to integrate if you are not giving them the chance even to work. That's the only thing that they need, the chance. If they have the chance, there is nothing stopping them.
It is just such a respect, you know, that they can get through what they've been through and still go, right, okay, what's next in my life?